Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. But most importantly, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and checking into yourself today. All right. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy, and we are doing the Daily Vibration for today, May 31st, 2021. And we are currently at day number 64 on our level up journey. Now, keep in mind that energy is fluid, so that means it does not matter, my love, whenever you click on this video. If the message resonates and vibrates, you want to go ahead and take what you need and leave what you do not. All right, because energy is fluid. So whatever you click on this message, it is okay, my loves, right? So like I said, we're at day number 64 on our journey. We have 38 more days left on the level up journey, and then I'm going on vacation for 3 weeks, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna take a vacation because I have not had a day off now for 64 days. So by the time we get done with this journey, it's going to be a full 100 days that I have not taken a day off. So I am going to take about 3 weeks off, y'all. Then we're going to start all up again, right? And we're going to be starting with the Trust in Your Intuition class. And lectures and communicating with the spiritual realm. So I'm excited about that. You guys are going to be hearing more about that coming soon. Now, it is Monday, so happy Monday to you. Mondays are ruled by the moon. Okay, so whether it is a big ball of plasma or it's a big ball of energy, we do know that it governs the electrical magnetic pull, right? So we're talking about emotions here, all right? Feelings, okay? Now, the ruling number of the day is 5, so that is all about change. And that could also be heart chakra work, right? Forgiveness, love, compassion. But it can also bring in sudden and violent change. So you want to just be mindful of trust your intuition as you're moving throughout the day today, right? We also have the sun positioned in Gemini, and the moon is still in Aquarius. It went into Aquarius at about midnight yesterday, right? So we still have the moon positioned in Aquarius. So people are still going to want to feel free and liberated, okay? They are not going to want to be placed in your box, okay? So we have a lot of communicative energy in the atmosphere because of where the sun is positioned, but we also have Mercury in retrograde. So you're supposed to be doing some introspection right now, okay? So just know that communications on all level could be a little wonky, so you want to think before you speak in this energy, and make sure that you are not self-projecting, okay, within this energy. Now, today, as you are moving throughout the day, right, what you're going to be focusing on day number 64 is putting your shoulders down. Right. I was in meditation yesterday and I had this beautiful experience, and it was kind of like realizing how much you carry, and I had to remind myself to put my shoulders down. Right. Sometimes when you walk around, life can throw so many different things at you, being a mother, being a wife, being a student, being a guide, being a healer, being a sister, being a friend, whatever level, being a nurturer, being a doula of any kind, right? Whatever level you operate and function on, or whatever roles you may play throughout the day, you don't realize sometimes how much that can weigh on you energetically, to the point where you're walking around carrying all this energetic energy that you didn't even know. So as you're moving throughout the day to day, I really just want to remind you to put your shoulders down. Put your shoulders down and celebrate how far you've come. Put your shoulders down and recognize no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Accept the weapons that you allow from within. Put your shoulders down and love yourself. Put your shoulders down and walk in boldness and confidence. Put your shoulders down and love you. Put your shoulders down and be unapologetic about who you are. Put your shoulders down and learn from your mistakes. Put your shoulders down and forgive. Put your shoulders down and know that you are protected. Put your shoulders down and know energetically what you put out is what you give back, right? So you can put your shoulders down today. How about that? All right, you can put your shoulders down, right? So today is the end of May. We are going on over to June's energy, right, tomorrow. So it's been a journey, right? We know that when we started off May, this was all about you being able to master your emotions within this energy of May, right? So now we're shifting into new things within the June energy. And we'll talk about that in tomorrow's daily vibration. So let's move on over to the wisdoms for today. Starting off with Gemini's energy in the air element, because you guys know that we are still positioned in air season, right? Because we're in Gemini. Now, you want to keep in mind that if you are not an air sign, you can apply this message to your thinking, right? This is your spiritual and your mental thinking, right? And the air element is going to represent Gemini. It's also going to represent Libra and Aquarius, okay? If you are not a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, you can still apply this energy to your daily life, okay? Because it affects you collectively also, right? So Gemini's energy, you can tap into the I think or I think not energy. That's Mercury's energy, all about communication here, as well as electronics. That energy rules electronics too. So you got Libra's energy, allowing you to balance things, or what do you have unbalanced in your life? It's going to ask you to take a look at those things. Then you also can be operating with the Aquarian energy. I know versus I don't know. That's Uranus. That's freedom, not wanting to be boxed in. Tapping into your own individual uniqueness, right? So if you are not an air sign, you can still utilize this energy and push through your day, move through your day, flow through your day, right? Expand within your day. So you guys have the Karmic trench popping out, right? From the Akashic Tarot. And when the Karmic trench pops up, that's ask you to pay attention to maybe some of the habits that you've had in past lifetimes that you're now reliving here. It's asking you also to take a look at the past and see how you could be still bringing in old things that no longer work for you. It's asking you to take a look and see how you may be the one digging yourself deeper in the hole, my love. Okay, whether that's the way you think, whether that's the way you feel, or whether that's what you're actively doing in your experience, right? So the Karmic trench is really asking you to take responsibility and look at how you are digging holes in your life, right? Don't look outside of yourself. You want to pay attention to what you are creating or co-creating within this energy, all right? So now let's hop on over to the wonderful, wonderful water element. If you are not a water sign, right, you can tap into your emotions. This will be where your feelings dwell, right? So water elements is going to be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. If you are not a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, you can tap into this energy from the I feel level or I feel not, which is Cancer's energy. Scorpio's energy is going to be what you desire, right? Or what you don't desire, but it's also about transformation. Pisces energy is to bring an understanding, right? But it's also about service and sacrifices. Where are you serving your energy to? What are you sacrificing? What are you overcompensating? Pisces energy can also be an element of illusion. So you may have to really move past illusions and deal with shit on a deeper level, right? So your message today is the bird's nest, my love. You have the Three of Forces popping up. And when this element pops up, it's reminding you to know that you're planting seeds right now. You're the one cultivating this as you go. And as you plant the seeds, you really need to pay attention to what seeds you're putting in the ground, because they will grow. And I keep saying this to you guys, right? This is not just on a physical level. This is also on an emotional level, okay? This is also on a spiritual level. This is also on a level where you have to be able, right, not to look outside of yourself for the things that need self-mastery, not to point the finger at anyone else when it's your issue, okay? So you got to be able to do that. So in this season, the bird's nest is saying, listen, this is an opportunity for you to grow some things. This is an opportunity for you to cultivate some things. Now, what are you growing and cultivating within your emotions is what you need to look at today, okay? You are in the bird's nest. The nest is already prepared, all right? The nest is already prepared. All right, so now let's move on down to the wonderful fire element. And if you are not a fire sign, right, this energy is going to be Leo, Aries, as well as Sagittarius. Okay, so if you are not either a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, you can tap into this energy using the I am energy from Aries, the I will energy or I will not energy from Leo, or the I perceive energy or I perceive not from Sagittarius, right? This energy is fire energy. It's intuitive energy, but it's also energy that may require some movement or some action in your experience, okay? Now, you guys have the garden card showing up in reverse. Okay. And when this energy pops up in reverse, it is the Five of Roses. There we go with the number five again, which is asking you to take a look at the change. When the bed of roses, or the Five of Roses rather, the garden card pops up in your experience, especially when it pops up in reverse, it's asking you, my love, to take a look literally, right, at what you've cultivated. This means that you have not been looking at what you've planted in your garden. And there may be some overgrown seeds. There may be some things that have been left unattended, my love, that you now need to pay attention to. Right? This can represent difficult times. This can represent that the situation may not be easy for you. Okay, this can represent that you may be also doing the blame game. All right, this can also represent family. This can be a family issue going on a day, and particularly maybe even one with children. Okay, so just be mindful as you're moving throughout the energy today, my wonderful fire element. Right, you cannot do the blame game today. You're going to have to do a course correction, maybe in the way you're thinking, feeling, or maybe even behaving today. Right, we're in cultivation season, y'all. All right, so last but not least, we got the wonderful earth energy. And if you are an earth sign, this is going to be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But if you are not a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, my love, you can tap into this energy by tapping into second house energy, which is Taurus energy, what you have versus what you don't have. Capricorn's energy will be what you use and how you use it versus what you don't use and versus what you're not doing with the stuff that you have, right? This energy is ruled by Saturn, okay? This is law, order, structure, foundation. And Saturn's energy, which is, Capricorn's element, you got to know that it's also the timekeeper here, right? So this is going to track your time, how much time you spent on something, and then it's going to reward you according to. All right, now you got Virgo's energy, how you're analyzing things, right? And this is your health and your well-being area here. Now you guys have the Seven of Roses energy popping up here for you to take a look at. Now, let me just tell you something. The beautiful thing about where you are within energy is all about knowing that you have an opportunity to change things. You have an opportunity to take control and know that you jump in and out of states at any time. So the journey is never about, I want to say, getting caught up with one particular aspect of it, right? This is asking you to take control and be creative. This is asking you maybe to have a different perspective, look at things in a new way, right? This is asking you to step into the new places and the greater opportunities that the world has for you, right? This is going to require you leaving something behind that may have been safe. This is going to require you to step out of your comfort zone, right? And I want to point out here also that this is the number 7 card, which also represents, my love, mastering your chakra systems, mastering your energy portals, right? So you guys have some stuff that you can tap in today for some inspiration. And you know the deal, right? You cannot and should not be afraid of the dark, because out of darkness comes enlightenment. And you want to be able to do something kind for yourself. You want to love yourself. You want to honor yourself, right? And you want to put your shoulders down today. You want to relax. You want to step out and know that you are beautiful, and know that you are worthy, and know that every energy that you look towards for inspiration, or you look towards for some type of knowledge or wisdom, dwells within you. You do not need to look outside of yourself for anything. And if you can embrace that, right, you will be able to access the wonderful, wonderful information and wisdom that dwells within you. Okay? All right, my loves, y'all know the deal. It's Monday. All right? So start the week off right. Do something kind for yourself. Love yourself. Honor yourself. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's Daily Vibration. Bye, my loves.